My fellow DBFR players, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing y'all how to go from a trash non-experienced PvPer to an absolute unit in DBFR. So make sure you like, subscribe and comment down below for more PvP tips and tricks videos like this one, as this is part 2 of my tips and tricks on getting better on PvP. So without a further ado, let's get into the video. Starting with the movement. The first thing you want to do to get good and better at PvP is to have good and excellent movement. What I mean is that if you have good movement, you'll be able to go behind your opponent, dodging your opponent's attacks and more. The first thing you should learn to how to get behind your opponent without letting them hit you, and that's simple enough if you have practice. Hold down the left shift bar, the W key and D or A. You can choose which one to pick. By holding down all 3 key binds, you'll able to go behind your opponent without letting them get any hits on you, and you'll have the advantage otherwise. The example being this. You want to do this every time you are going to engage head-on without wanting to take some hits. If you want, you can switch it up or add more by doing the exact same thing, but instead of actually attacking your opponent, you simply block to get a PB from you. That allows you to take advantage of the perfect block you got from them. Also, thing that I want you guys to notice is that after I did my 2 M1 strings, I sidestep vanish thinking that my shadow was gonna vanish. This is what I like to call vanish baiting. As the name suggests, I'm simply trying to bait or predict when my opponent is going to vanish. Once I know that they are, I would sidestep and doing the exact same thing I talked about not even 5 minutes into the video about holding down left shift, the W key and or D. I also prefer D since that's way more easier to do than holding down it. I can get them into another combo. In case if you guys didn't see that, let's get that replay and check. As you guys saw there, after I used my second last M2 string, I stopped attacking and waited for the M1 stun to turn off for my opponent. What I've noticed is that when most people are getting attacked, they tend to spam their mouse button and X to vanish at the same time, or just one at the time. This is what I like to call combo dropping. As the name suggests, and as you saw, as I was M1 ing my shadow, I dropped the combo and knew that my shadow was going to attack right away. Following this, I got a perfect block from him and got him into another combo. This is something that I do on a daily basis because it works so well with people, mainly because of the fact that most people aren't really expecting you to drop the combo in the first place and are only just trying to get out of it, whether it'll be vanishing their way out or trying to spam attack their way out. If you see your opponent doing that, you can always take advantage of that weakness. Up next are combos. Combos are very simply and easy to do and make if you have the right move set for it. A combo is something that you don't really need to struggle on with, as it's super easy to make. It really just depends on your skill on actually doing it though. You can have the right move set for a combo, but you might not able to do it right / correctly. So for a starter combo, I'll just teach you this one. Pick any rush move you have in your skill list, whether it'll be Meteor Break, Soul Strike, Meteor Combination, and more. Then watch what I do. So as you saw, I did 2 M1 strings after stamina breaking my shadow. After the second M1 knockback, I vanish and instantly used my rush move. Remember that you vanishing to your opponent makes the opponent have end lag and therefore cannot move or rather do anything for, I would say, 2 to 3 seconds. Mostly 2. And before anyone starts asking, you don't only need to do it with a rush move. You can only do it with non-rush moves such as Raid Blast, Mystic Kick and more. But completing this type of combo, Simply do the same thing by doing 2 M1 strings and only vanishing on the second M1 string. After you vanish, M1 once before using what non-rush move you want to use. You need to M1 once because there is a high that after doing the second M1 knockback you might vanish a little too far for the move, and missing any move in this game causes you to be put in end lag and therefore could be punished for that. So don't catch yourself lacking. Another example. Now that you know how to do the standard combos, time to move on to the hard tricks. Delaying your M1 string. Delaying your M1 can be super hard to do, considering that you have to actually time when to finish that last M1 string without actually trying to drop it. It's super difficult to master, but once you got it now, it should be easy for you to do. This trick works for people who are holding block and waiting for you to finish your M1 string so they can punish you, or people who are playing passive and want to get that perfect block from you. Either way, it's a good trick to know and have, whatever the case might be. Now on to the final hard trick. This is only the second hard trick I've shown in this video, but we'll be showing more hard tricks to learn and use throughout this types of videos, so make sure you like and subscribe if you want more of these. But on to the final hard trick for this video, which will be overriding your opponent's M1 string. I don't really have a name for this trick besides the fact that I can possibly call it the no trick. Side note that this trick only works if you're on the defensive side. Basically, how to do this trick when you're blocking and your opponent is non-stop attacking you with M1 strings. Simply double tap D while holding down W, also while letting go of E to block. You'll also of course need to be M1 stringing all at the same time. Then again, it's really hard to do, so hard instead that I sometimes mess it up and get punished for it if I do it wrong, so you have to take the risk if you want to go on the offensive side. And that'll be it for this video, and until next time guys. Peace.